What's going on, MFFLs? Game 2 is tonight, and we're going to get you ready for that matchup between the Dallas Mavericks and the Utah Jazz. But if you want the Mavs to win tonight, give yourself a chance. Subscribe to the channel. Hey, if nothing else, I'm superstitious. If they lose, oh well. If they win, maybe it's because you subscribed. You just never know how the basketball gods are going to help you out or not. If you want more Mavericks news and rumors videos, this is the channel for you. So hit that big red button right now. Welcome in to Dallas Mavericks Today. I'm your host, Harrison Graham. Mavs versus Jazz Game 2 set for tonight. So let's go ahead and get you ready for tip-off as Dallas needs to bounce back after a Game 1 loss to the Utah Jazz. Jazz still 5.5-point favorites. That's because Luka Doncic is still doubtful. The over-under at 206, which the under hit by a pretty decent margin in the last game. 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central Time for those of you folks in Dallas hoping to make the game tonight. If the Mavericks don't win this game, this series, it's not over, but it almost is. You really needed a split with Luka missing these first two games. I guess maybe he could play tonight, but he's listed as doubtful. Doesn't sound like he's going to go. You got to win this game. You really, really need to get a split, regroup. Hopefully Luka can play in Game 3. Before we get to more of the nuts and bolts of this matchup, who you got tonight? Type DAL for the Mavericks, type UTA for the Jazz. Mavs had their chances in Game 1. We'll see if they can bring a better shooting performance tonight to win Game 2. DAL for Dallas, UTA for Utah. Quick look back at that Game 1 performance. Dallas had their chances. The Jazz won it 99-93. Dallas just couldn't generate enough offense, 9 for 32 from three-point range. Spencer Dinwiddie and Jalen Brunson combined for 46 points, which that's a pretty good number. The problem is Dinwiddie was 6 for 15. He also missed 6 free throws, went 10 for 16 from the line, and Brunson went 9 for 24. Neither of those guys were their normal efficient selves. And look, I don't expect them to shoot over 50% without Luka Doncic, but you got to be in the low mid-40s at least, and Spencer Dinwiddie was right at 40%. Brunson was at about 36%, so they're going to have to shoot the ball better, and the Mavs as a team are going to have to shoot it better as well. Another area that the Mavs are going to have to at least find a way to improve is rebounding. I mean, we talked about the scoring, the offense as a whole, yada, 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 all this stuff without Luka. He's also their best defensive rebounder. Dallas got out-rebounded by 19. That can't continue. You're not going to out-rebound Utah with them having Rudy Gobert, but keep it to within 10 or 11. Like 20, you're not going to win games getting that beat up on the glass. Now, you do that, you shoot the ball a little bit better from 3, 28% in Game 1. Can you make, if you take 32 again, right? You made 9 in Game 1, you make 12, you win the game. I mean, that's kind of what it comes down to. So, get 35% from 3, and I think that'll give you a much better chance to win this game. And it's going to be interesting to see how Jason Kidd adjusts. I mean, this is how these playoff series go. You got to make adjustments on the fly. Obviously, without Luka Doncic, you have some rotation limitations. Do you play Josh Green less? He could not knock down a 3. Utah was daring him to shoot. Does Maxey continue to get minutes? Him playing similar minutes to Dwight Powell, I thought that was questionable at best. It's going to be interesting. This is a big game tonight for a lot of reasons, and you got to win it if you are the Dallas Mavericks. So Game 2 tonight, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central Time, as Dallas looks to even this series at 1 before heading back to Utah. Now, coming up in just a few moments, I know you guys want to know the latest on Luka Doncic, his injury status. I mentioned he is doubtful. We'll get you caught up on all of that in further detail. But first, what is your level of confidence in the Mavs in winning this game tonight without probably having Luka Doncic? Scale it 1 to 10. I'll go about 5. It's not that I don't think Dallas is capable of winning. It's just that, look, you're in the playoffs and you don't have your best player. It's kind of hard to win games against good teams. Doesn't mean they can. They showed in Game 1 that they were right there, that they can win. Just got to tighten up the little things to give yourself a chance. I'll go 5 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Now, shout out BetUS for sponsoring today's show. And if you want to go bet on tonight's games or any other games in the postseason, BetUS is the place to go. Chatsports.com/MFFL. Promo code MFFL to get that 125% deposit bonus after you sign up. Here are the betting odds for this matchup. Utah 5.5-point favorites. They won by 6 in Game 1. The over-under at 206. Game 1 would have been 192 because it was 99-93. I like the under again. I think defense, especially as long as Luka is out, will be kind of the calling card for this series. I think these games will be in the 90s or low hundreds. Chatsports.com/MFFL, promo code MFFL to bet on this game or any other NBA playoff game. Now let's get you caught up on Luka Doncic. He is listed as doubtful for Game 2. We found that out on Sunday, but also Jason Kidd, just as we're filming, actually met with the media, said still doubtful, but he's trending in the right direction. Let's get you caught up from Adrian Wojnarowski yesterday. Here's what he had to say, quote, Luka Doncic unlikely for Game 2. Sources tell ESPN to MacMahon and me. He hasn't been ruled out yet, but would have to make a dramatic improvement in the next 24 hours to be cleared to play with that calf strain, which, again, Kidd just said he's still doubtful, so it doesn't sound like dramatic improvement has happened, even though he's trending in the right direction. MacMahon added this. Jason Kidd also said this after Luka did some light work yesterday, saying, quote, yesterday was another good day, and today he's back on the court, so that's a plus, and we'll see how he feels tomorrow. A couple of video clips just came out. He did a little bit of stuff today, but I'd be shocked if he played tonight. I mean, something would have to happen, an hour or two before tip-off where they felt it was safe enough for him to play and the conditioning was there and all that. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think he's going to play tonight, so you got to find a way to get a split without him. I think Game 3, based on the progression, is a target date. You get the extra day off before Thursday with Game 2 tonight on Monday, so that gives you a chance to hopefully get him back for Game 3. That's why winning tonight is big. You get this split and he's back for Game 3, you got a real shot to still win this series. You go down 2-0, though, then it's like, okay, even if Luka comes back, he's not going to be 100% probably. Going to be hard to win 4 or 5, considering 3 of the remaining 5 games would be on the road in Utah. But let's be clear. They're not going to play Luka depending on where the series is at, right? Like, they're not going to say, if they win tonight, oh, well, we're not going to play him in Game 3, but if we lose, we will. He's going to play when they feel like he's medically safe to, because the last thing you want is for him to shred a calf or to tear an Achilles because you forced him back too soon. He's still young. Yes, it sucks if you lose this series because he got hurt, in the last game of the regular season, but you can't cost him another season with a catastrophic injury just because you wanted him to come back sooner rather than he was healthy. Hopefully he gets back and healthy and they win this series, and that's a moot point. But just keep that in mind. They made a $200 million investment in this player. They're not going to force him back before he's healthy. We saw how that worked out with Kevin Durant a few years ago. Here's Adrian Wojnarowski again on Luka. Doncic, who suffered the injury on April 10th, has not participated in a practice since training his calf. Again, he's done some light work, but not real practice. Doncic has been riding the exercise bike and jogging on the treadmill in recent days. He progressed to light shooting on Saturday. During the time the media was allowed to observe on Sunday, Doncic worked in the weight room before doing some light shooting on the floor. He started with standstill shooting and mixed in some low-speed off-dribble work. After the media access period closed, Slovenian music continued to play over the speaker system, a sign that Doncic's workout continued. So, again, sounds like he's training in the right direction. Not going to play Game 2 barring a miracle. I think Game 3 there's at least a decent chance. Will Luka play at all in the series? I'm going to say yes. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Type Y for yes, type in for no. I hope so, man, because I still think this team can do some damage if they can find a way to win this series. But winning tonight would go a long way in doing that. So Dallas, Utah, Game 2. Stage is set. Make a few more shots. Continue to play good defense. You'll have a shot to win this game. 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central Time at American Airlines Center. And, hey, if the Mavs win tonight, good chance we're going to have a video for you guys tomorrow. If you're heading to the game tonight, hey, type me in the comments. I want to know who's getting out there. Thought about going tonight, but I promised my wife I'd take her to a game. I want to go when Luka's going to be out there. Producer Coop's going tonight, so he'll be there. So go hit him up. But Game 5 is what I'm targeting. So hopefully the Mavs don't get swept. I don't think they will. Type me if you're going to be there tonight, and we'll see you soon here on Mavericks Today.